How can diversity, equity and inclusion in the workplace support a more resilient financial services sector?
Diversity in the workplace is something that we really need to take care of these days. And there's, I think, there are many reasons, but let me mention two. So the first reason is that we are in a war for talent. We need many people to do good work. So that is one. And to be attractive, I think you need to be a place where people can feel safe when they come to work. Moreover, if they feel safe, they're less stressed, they can really bring their talent to work and deliver good products, high quality. When it comes to products, that's my second reason, we have a very and more diverse society, and all these people need to buy products. And the key topic is these days, how do we make people buy insurance? How do we make them safe for later? And having more diverse people on the workspace can help you think on how to reach people and how to make people start saving. So I think for many reasons, but including these ones, it's important to work on diversity in the workplace very consciously.
What steps need to be taken at both industry and company level to achieve greater diversity?
Well, top of mind, I would say it starts with recognizing that diversity is much more than gender. In fact, if you don't have gender organized by now, you're relatively late. Having gender in place, though, gives you a structure to also deal with other needs for diversity. But examples of what works is having role models, having conscious role models. They really are needed for people to see what is possible. Mentoring, also needed in individual talks, explain what is possible, but moreover encourage, empower and stimulate people to dare to grow. The pipeline, very important. We all the time hear, but they are not there. Well, if you can't find the candidates for these positions, your pipeline is not in order. So get your pipeline in order. Make sure people are well presented in all layers of your company, and then that will help also in finding the right people when you need them. And finally, policies. Show from the top of your organization that this is something dear to your heart, that you will implement it, and that in those cases where it's not implemented well, not going well, people also have a route to address those issues in a safe way.
What can supervisors do to support diversity?
Well, first of all, supervisors are also companies, so they need to walk the talk. They need to be that role model themselves. So like any other company, diversity has to be very much part of the organization, safety in the workplace for everyone. Moreover, in our talk, on our dialogue with industry, we can ask the question, how are you doing on diversity? You can hold the mirror and say, well, if I look at your company and I compare that to other companies, you are less diverse. You can share practices on how you stimulate diversity, but also how more diversity does indeed lead to better results. And there's a lot of literature already on that. And finally, as with the last topic that I mentioned, have policies in place. And specifically in this case, EIOPA asked and flagged to the Commission and to the Council and to Parliament that we need a requirement for diversity on boards, in Solvency II and in IOP II, a requirement to consciously include the need for diversity in the decision making when you appoint board members. And with that, but also with the dialogue and with the examples, I feel that also supervisors can contribute to more diversity in the industry, in organizations, and with that benefit the overall financial resilience in Europe.